And generally, what you can't control is also the price. And the price, depending on where you go, it could be $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Those are real dollars.
Right.
Apparently, the AAO came up with a study that 75% of people need orthodontic care, 5% are diagnosed, and only 1% actually accept it, which is kind of a start. I mean, like, really? Is that really the case? One of the reasons why orthodontics obviously is people don't even go to an orthodontist or get orthodontic treatment is it's extremely expensive. And you guys have done a lot of thinking around making that more accessible, more affordable. Tell us how you've thought about orthodontics at Aspen.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a great question. The advances of technologies, I think really, we just talked a little bit about that, has really helped us really reshape our thinking around ortho in particular, particularly with the clear aligner models, right? And so if you think about the Aspen brand and helping take friction out of the system, create access to care, right? Making sure that the customer journey is one that we think our patients would enjoy or like. That for us is also an important sort of insight relative to orthodontic care as well. And so for us, in fact, we just launched a brand called Motto.
Nice.
And we think we sit in a pretty special spot, right? So when you think about the traditional clear aligner category, mostly with Invisalign. Invisalign's got a great brand, they're a great company, but they deliver that care through dentists and orthodontists across the country, but not in any standardized way.
Okay.
Think about it. You can go to this dentist and they're going to charge this. You go to this dentist to charge this. You go to this orthodontist, 14 days to get in, 21 days to deliver this and everything. It's all different, right? So they don't really have, there's not sort of a brand experience with it because they can't control it.
Right.
And generally, what you can't control is also the price.
Right.
And the price, depending on where you go, it could be $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Those are real dollars.
Right.
Those are real dollars to a lot of the population. And then you have, on the other side, you have these, you have this, the Smile Direct Clubs of the world,
right.
and I think they've done a nice job, I think, demonstrating that you can democratize ortho in a way.
Yeah.
Their challenge is they're doing it through a direct-to-consumer platform that may not be the best, in our opinion, may not be the most convenient, and has a lot of challenges. You're sending people at-home impression kits.
Right.
You're having them sometimes go to salons and different scanning areas or CVS or whatnot. So what we think we have a special opportunity to do is, imagine this, we see 30,000 patients a day, 6,000 to 7,000 new patients a day, 1,000 retail locations right next to Starbucks or Chipotle or whatever, easy access. So you can come in, same day appointments, right? Have an affordable solution, dentist is included, right? And you can get your aligner the same day, your first aligner. Not to mention, you can get, obviously if you have a great experience, hopefully that person turns into, they might have other general dentistry needs or get their teeth cleaned or whatnot. And so we think we're testing a bunch of stuff now with Motto, and we think we have an opportunity to create a pretty special brand in that category that will meet the needs of the consumer both financially and from a customer experience standpoint. That will be very unique in the industry.
Do you think it would be less expensive than the traditional?
Oh yeah, because it goes, if you think about, again, what Smile Direct Club and some of the other direct-to-consumer plays have done is they've shown that's an important consideration. And if you think about Aspen in terms of our brand promise and who we are, making sure that it's affordable is a key component to who we are, and making sure access and all the other things relative to the customer experience is important. But that's where I think we can be, and that's why I think we sit in a pretty special spot. So we're excited. We just launched it this year.
Fantastic.
But we think it'll be a top brand in the country relative to the clear aligner category.
And do you think would you sell it to other DSOs and other dental offices?
I don't think so. It's not sort of, I don't want to say no to anything.
Okay, sure.
But I think from our perspective, because you have so much access as it is, 1,000 locations still growing.
Right.
And so I think there's plenty of spots. I mean, our coverage is, and this is the benefit again of a brand, right? So we can get folks to the offices and create the right access and right consumer journey. So anyway, we think we sit in a pretty special spot, and we're excited to grow that brand.